made it. We are at our second Virgin.
We're doing our second Virgin in 2 weeks. So you've seen last week's video, we were in London.
Yes, we were.
So we've gone from one capital city to a completely different country.
To another capital city.
Kind of, no.
Oh, no?
What?
No. Slight hint behind
Slight
us.
hints of where we might be.
Well, can you guess? Can you guess?
So yeah, we made our way across the pond to New York.
Yes, we have.
So
a very cold New York, I must say.
Oh, very cold. If you cannot see,
you cannot see, there's snow.
A little bit of snow.
us.
Well, I'll say a little bit. It's a lot of snow. Maybe minus 10?
Minus 10.
Real feel.
Real
So,
feel minus 10.
Yeah.
There is snowmen on the streets of New York.
There is, yeah, which has been quite cool to see. So we got here late last night.
Yes, we did. After a good flight.
Yeah, really nice flight. Yeah, so we came across with Virgin as well, Virgin Atlantic. Always have a really good time with those. So I think we're going to do a little bit of a wrap up and a review of that as well at some point. So
make sure you stay tuned for that.
make sure you stay tuned and subscribe. But yeah, so we're kind of right in Midtown here, aren't we?
Right in Midtown, really good connections. We're about 5 minutes walk from, I can never remember it, but what's the big...
Times Square.
Times Square. How can you
How
forget
can you forget
Times
Times Square?
But no, we're about 5 minutes from there, some good restaurants, good bars around here, which we'll be exploring tonight.
We are, yeah. So we went out last night as well, just for a couple of drinks, didn't we?
Yes.
Which was really nice. And then today we've done a tour of NBC Studios.
Yes, which was really actually quite cool. We actually got to play around with some of the sound effects.
Yeah, we actually produced our own movie, which was really cool.
We might overlay that, just a bit about us, not about everybody else, but It was cool.
So yeah, so come and explore with us. We'll go into a bit of a room tour.
Room tour, yep, did the room tour. We'll show you around the hotel. There is a pool. Sadly, the pool I don't think is open because it's seasonal.
Seasonal, yeah. I mean, you wouldn't want to be out in this anyway. It's a little bit chilly.
A little bit chilly, but it's really nice. The hotel so far has been very impressive. There is bits, obviously, that could be a little bit upgraded. I think it's looking a bit tired after about 4 years.
just looking a bit tired. But yeah, we'll show you some of that anyway.
But we'll take you around with us.
Yeah.
How much was it? $500 roughly?
About $500-ish, something like that, yeah.
So, and then obviously...
We'll pop it on the screen.
Pop it on the screen, but as we said, we're doing the same room, same hotels, just different places, to sort of give that fair comparison across them all as we take you through the whole series. So stay tuned, and we'll take you there.
Yeah, come to the room tour, and we'll see you in the room.
See you in the room. So we are in 2008, so on the 20th floor. There is, I think, 40 floors in total, and obviously there's the bar on 39. So, but we have got the King Chamber, which is the same room as we had previously at the other hotels, and we've tried to keep it the same throughout, just so, again, we've got that fair comparison across the board. We did get a slight upgrade for the room, not really in room size, however, they've upgraded the view, which you'll see shortly, which was just breathtaking when we saw it. But the room itself, good size for two of us. It is looking a little bit tired now we've been in here a bit, but obviously it's the hotel that's been open about 4 years. Things are going to start to look a little bit tired, but down to things like the bedding itself, I've got a few little holes in. The pillows definitely are not as plush as the hotel pillows in London. But again, for a New York size room, it's big. So that's really good. All the standard amenities like from previous ones, light switches beside the bed, which is great. You've got your USB sockets down at the bottom with your American plugs. There is no European plugs or British plugs, so make sure you do bring your your adapters, because again, without that, we'd be lost. But obviously, either side of the bed for that. We've got the phone, which has got, again, press yes for help or support, which goes straight down to the concierge downstairs. But again, overall, quite a nice, simple room for both of us, really. And then the TV. We didn't go into it last time, but we also figured out now that not only do you have your sort of standard things, but you can also log into your Amazon, Amazon Prime, Hulu, I never heard of that one before, Netflix. Can't get Disney Plus, but again, you can check everything out, request service, view your bill, eat and drink, which you might have breakfast in bed tomorrow, which could be quite a nice thing. And then obviously connecting your own device as well. And what I forgot to mention on the way in is, look at the card this time. We have Richard Branson. So a completely new card there. But yeah, nice room, decent size. and would love to see it. However, this is the view we're talking about. Waking up in the morning to a beautiful view of the Empire State Building. So, moving over to obviously the minibar. Well, it's a pretty simple minibar. It's definitely not as packed full of all the goodies as the one in London was. Obviously it's got all your little bits and bobs, your teas, your coffees. Again, you've got your, I can never pronounce the name of it, but that's probably Joe. Joe's the coffee fan, so he'll be drinking those. It is a bit pricey, so obviously if you do want things, there is a bit of a price list there which we can pop on, but there is an amenity fee. I think it's not an amenity fee. It's not called that, but it's $35. But I think it's called a resort fee, which some places have that and it includes water and things like that. This doesn't include water, so your water would still be an additional $7 in the room. But it's $35 per day per room for that. And then obviously the standard red funky snag fridge with all of your goodies in there as well. Again, no Lauren Perrier this time, but they have got another version of champagne, which I would say would help ourselves too, but not I think it's about $55 for that little bottle, which definitely will stay there for ourselves. And then the air conditioning, very, very good. We have been up, down, because it's currently about -10 outside. We've got it set at 20. It does really, really well, but very simple, sort of you can have your fan on, you can put the temperatures up and down, which is great as well. And then obviously access for all of your sort of lights again, just beneath that. But even down to that, a bit of privacy. We can always shut this. And also, the little funky peephole's back. So, but again, really, really good. It's even got down, even got down a full length mirror on the other side as well. Just obviously when you are getting ready. But again, really nice, spacious area to sort of get ready at, do your teeth, hair, makeup, things like that. Good quality fixtures, nice, sturdy, good pressure, so that's always nice. But not the standard one we've expected. I was expecting to see the I can't remember what it's called now, but the really nice one they had in the last Virgin Hotel. But it's not the same, but it smells nice, really clean, smells good as well. But the toilet itself, again, pretty standard. Again, some of the fixtures are really good, as I say, overall. However, just little things, again, 5-star hotel, just a bit of a cheaper looking plastic toilet seat. But again, it's a toilet in the end, part of the bathroom. And then a separate shower room with that as well, with your typical red rainfall shower and your handheld shower to the right as well. Again, just sort of still little things looking a bit tired. However, it still is generally very clean and tidy overall, which is really good. So, but if you did want to remember that beautiful view, we are in 2008. So you'd want to be on this side of the building with the rooms for the view. And again, just little bits that just sort of don't scream 5-star, or just the minor things as well. But again, you can click for service, privacy, your light buttons where you come in, and you don't have to put your card in for them to work. So some hotels you do. Good set of storage space. We've got one either side of the dressing table. Really nice spaces for your suitcases, ironing board. You even have a yoga mat if you wish to go and do some yoga. Not that I'll be partaking in that. But the dressing gown always gives a good tell of a nice hotel. It is, to me, on the cheaper side. It's quite rough, firm. It's not a logo. no logo of Virgin on there, and there's only one. There's 2 people in the room, there's no slippers, again, minor things, but it's just sort of 2 people in a room, 1 dressing gown, doesn't really work out too well as well. And then Joe will be spending plenty of his time here later, getting ready for our drink and our meal in the hotel this evening. But again, nice little share, lots of little storage space with your sort of little vanity mirrors, etc., things like that. So very, very good. And alongside, obviously, more space with your shoe rack and a safe on the right-hand side. So as we are part of the No, which is Virgin's club membership, we have been given drink vouchers. So we have 1 each to go and have. So what we're going to do is wrap up the video, take these upstairs, go and get ourselves a cocktail or a mocktail, and sort of take a bit of a chill and take in that amazing view of New York City.
For the cocktails, we headed up to floor 39 at the Riff Club. It offers fantastic views across NoMad. It's pretty intimate, so even as a hotel guest, we definitely recommend booking ahead, especially if you do want that elusive window table. The cocktails are surprisingly reasonable actually for Manhattan and the views. There are other options in the hotel. Down on the 3rd floor is Everdene. It's a beautifully styled, airy space. We visited one evening for food, but honestly, the food was just okay and the service was painfully slow. If you're feeling fancy, there's always the stunning Colombian fine dining spot with tasting menus. We did skip it this time. And also there's the outdoor pool, which was unfortunately closed for winter, but we could totally see it being a great summer vibe. It was far too freezing to walk around Manhattan that night, so we ended our night back in the Riff Club with more cocktails, and the next day we woke up to a beautiful city sunrise. Getting a room with a view is an absolute must.
Morning. So we come down for breakfast. Had a bit of a lazy morning this morning, to be honest. So we had a bit of a lie-in, but we also did manage to capture an incredible sunset. So we'll overlay that from the bed. We obviously, when we did the room review, we said how amazing the view was, and it only got better this morning with the sunrise. We came down for breakfast. So it's like on the 3rd floor. There's like this really nice restaurant space. So we had some dinner here last night, which you'd have seen, and breakfast now. Look at the size of that. So portion sizes are not a problem here. They are huge. Obviously, being in America, I thought you've got to have a bit of an American breakfast. So we went for some scrambled eggs, some sausage. I'm noticing a sausage looked like a burger before, but apparently that's what it is. Some potatoes and some toast. So really looking forward to trying this. The orange juice as well, incredible. Definitely freshly squeezed. So let's dig in and see how it tastes. A little strange sausage, but looks good. Good bit of egg. The Americans can definitely do a breakfast, so American style breakfast, definitely spot. Alex also went for an American style breakfast. He's gone for his pancakes, so do you want to try those?
So yes, Joe was just saying breakfast does look phenomenal. I went for a traditional American breakfast, which is American style pancakes, however with Canadian maple syrup, which will be absolutely delicious and probably very, very unhealthy, but who cares? It looks so tasty. Obviously Joe called out the orange juice. It's absolutely beautiful, but I'd like to call out the hot chocolate. It is really chocolatey. It's like it's made with pure chocolate and just milk, so definitely worth. I've done it. There's no words to say for it. So, but let's dig into these amazingly fluffy pancakes and see how these taste. God, they're very, very fluffy. Didn't taste like what I was expecting it to taste like. They're not as tasty and as fluffy as they look, but they're still very, very nice. And probably all the sugary syrup probably makes them even better. So, well, I'm going to dig into this. what we'll do is we'll probably pick back up with you in a little bit whilst we're having a walk around Central Park and down some shopping streets in Fifth Avenue.
So we've come to a bit of a snowy
end.
Yeah.
And I nearly slipped over.
You did nearly slip over. And it is very snowy end as well. So we're just in Central Park.
Yes.
Just been for a hot chocolate to try and warm up. It is minus 12.
Minus 12 is the actual feel, but it's real feel of minus 24.
Minus 24. So
on happy weather.
Yeah, apparently even colder than the North Pole right now. But it is beautiful as well. Like, I've been to Central Park once before when it was snowy, but this is pretty special. So what I love as well when you're in the park is you've got all of obviously the nature, but then all of the big buildings. You just got Billionaires Row
Just behind us.
somewhere.
Park Plaza.
Definitely not where we've got the place. But yeah, so what have you thought?
So far I've enjoyed, I've loved New York, as always. It's definitely been a beautiful place to come to. Again, I've only ever been, this is my third time, but both of the times were in summer.
Yeah.
So it's the coldest I've ever been here.
And what do you think of, so it's our second Virgin.
But the hotel-wise, second hotel of the three, it's probably second out of the two.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because I think the tiredness, some of the service wasn't as good.
Yeah, I think in terms of overall, the service absolutely in London was better.
Yes.
But in, like individual people have been really, really nice. But just overall, they've just been a bit moody, haven't they? And
So it's like me taking your order at food, it's been hectic, rushed around.
Yeah.
When actually it wasn't busy.
Wasn't busy, yeah. And like the front desk and stuff like that, I mean, they're pleasant, but they're just not, they don't really go over the top.
No.
So
The only thing I'd say they've done benefit for us is a late checkout until 2 today.
yes, they have done that, which they weren't meant to, but they said they'd do it for free for us, which was very good kind. So, but yeah, overall, love the hotel. The location, as you'd have seen in the room tour, couldn't be much better for views.
No, but again, that was an upgraded view, so don't expect that unless you're paying for it.
Yeah,
as a
no, I
guarantee.
agree. Yeah, just make sure if you want it, then go for that Empire State view, and it is definitely worth it. So view-wise, incredible. Location-wise, incredible.
Food itself in the hotel
Yeah,
was nice. I wouldn't say it was bad. I think it was nice. Portion sizes, American sizes.
American sizes. We've definitely not gone hungry, so
But no, it's like, I think one portion of chips is over 2 for the main.
Yeah.
Would have been fine. But again, really nice. I would stay again, but there's a lot of other hotels that I'd rather want to stay at.
yeah. So we've got one more to go. One more Virgin this month.
So I think it's definitely keep tuned, subscribe,
Yeah.
like, follow, all the standard.
And yeah, try and guess where we're going. So I'll give you a clue. We've got to get back on a plane, and we've got to go back to another capital city. So we shall see you there, hopefully next week.
Yes.
Thank you for following
Watching
us
so far.
Yeah, do subscribe for the final Virgin, and yeah, we'll see you then.
And also, actually, let us know what other series you'd like to see.
Yeah,
We've done the 3 Virgins series we'll be doing. What other ones could we do, or would you recommend us to do?
Yep, 100%. So,
But
Right.
we'll, jumping back to the hotel now after a little bit of shopping we've done, go and get the bags and
We'll-
head off to the airport shortly.
yep.
So,
Bye.
bye.